Have you ever seen a live squid weighing up to 16 kilograms turned into sashimi right before your eyes? Or a fish nearly a meter long, grilled to perfection like a sword from the sea? In South Korea, the land of kimchi and K-pop, a culinary trend is taking both locals and tourists by storm: giant food. Here, restaurants don't just serve food, they serve an experience. And guess what? Some places are making over $2 million a year, just from these dishes. Why are giant foods so irresistible? And what secrets do they hide? Let's explore 3 of the most famous giant dishes in South Korea, and the stories behind these once-in-a-lifetime meals you'll never forget. At a small seaside restaurant, famous across both YouTube and TikTok, the chef steps out holding a giant octopus. Not frozen. Not pre-cleaned. But alive. The octopus weighs over 16 kilograms, its long tentacles still wriggling. A stone chopping board is set down. A gleaming steel knife in hand. And then begins a performance, not fire tricks, not cooking, but the art of live sashimi. Every slice must be swift, clean, and precise, not just because of the size, but the freshness. Within minutes, a massive platter of squid sashimi is served, glistening fresh, firm and crunchy, dipped in a sweet spicy soy sauce that melts in your mouth. The remarkable part? This restaurant doesn't advertise. No promotions. Yet it welcomes over 300 customers a day. Last year, they made over $2 million from just one signature dish. From Busan, we flew to Jeju Island, famous for its Haenyeo women divers and rich ocean culture. At a family-run restaurant near the beach, we came across something remarkable: a sea bass over 1 meter long, being grilled over charcoal. Locals call it the swordfish, not because of the species, but for its sheer length and the way its crispy, glistening skin looks like a polished blade. The sound of sizzling fat and the irresistible aroma filled the entire street. When it's ready, it takes 2 people just to carry it to the table. The most impressive part? The perfect doneness: snowy white flesh, tender, melt-in-your-mouth texture, and not the slightest bit dry. Did you know? In Jeju, giant grilled fish used to be a festival dish reserved for weddings or village celebrations. Today, it's become an addictive favorite among food vloggers and young food lovers alike. Next stop, Seoul, the vibrant, ultra-modern heart of South Korea. Here, food isn't just delicious, it's Instagrammable. If you eat it, you post it. And you won't believe your eyes when you see this giant loaf of bread as big as a suitcase and as tall as a child's knee. Its crust is perfectly crispy, while the inside is packed with gooey melted cheese, rich savory meat, and a crazy mix of toppings, from sausages and bacon to sweet corn and kimchi. It takes over 50 minutes to bake, and the shop only makes 30 loaves a day. Every single one sells out within an hour. Online, you'll find countless videos of people slicing into it with cheese pulls that stretch like old-school phone cords. No wonder Korean youth are calling it the million-view bread. In an age dominated by technology, food is no longer just for eating, it's for sharing. Giant dishes have all the addictive ingredients, visually shocking, audibly satisfying, and they spark that irresistible feeling of something you must try at least once in your life.
Monster hairtail fish. Now they trim the fish.
For Koreans, it's more than a viral trend, it's a fusion of tradition and modernity, old festival dishes reimagined into bold, creative, and unforgettable experiences.
Big mac is so incredibly unique. And this thing has got zero fishiness to it whatsoever. The meat is incredibly succulent and tender.
Which dish impressed you the most? Would you dare try live sashimi, or would you go for the cheesy, pull-apart bread? Drop a comment below and let us know. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss our next food adventures.